Hi, I am Criselda Liberato, a BSBHRN student. This presentation is about the labor case of Reynan G. Minsola, petitioner versus New City Builders Inc. and engineer Ernel Pajardo, respondents with GR 207613. This case started when the petitioner, Mr. Minsola, filed case of illegal dismissal against his employer. His employment started December 16, 2008 with the Vida Tower 3 project as a laborer, which will be terminated upon the completion of the project, making him a project employee. The said structural phase was completed on August 25, 2009, which leads to his new work as mason for the architectural phase of the same project. On January of 2010, he was directed to visit the new city office to sign the contract of his new current work. He finds it unusual, leading to his decision not to continue working. He believed that he already is a regular employee for completing more than 1 year in the company. His act leads to what he believed was constructive dismissal from employment. The labor arbiter who handled his complaint favored the new city, citing that he is only a project employee, which goes co-terminus with the said project he is employed with. On the other hand, National Labor Relations Commission modified the labor arbiter's decision on October 8, 2010, with the addition of awarding Mr. Minsola his 13-month pay differential, as well as to reinstate Mr. Minsola without loss of seniority rights, and for the new city to pay his back wages, salary incentive, leave pay differential, and 10% attorney's fee. This is based on the records of his wage, which is $260, an amount below the minimum wage of the $382 a day. The decision was filed a petition for reconsideration at the Court of Appeals by the new city. After consideration, the decision of the NLRC was annulled and set aside by the said Court of Appeals. This petition is under Rule 65 of the Revised Rules of Court of the CA. This was appealed by Mr. Minsola but dismissed by the same court. Mr. Minsola then filed the instant petition of review of certiorari under the Rule 45 of the Revised Rules of the Court. Finally, the decision of the NLRC prevailed with certain moderations. In my personal understanding of contracts, Mr. Minsola has no idea or has mere understanding of what project employee means, making the contract partially questionable. Entering to certain understanding with contracts, both parties should and must have a clear understanding of the terms and perimeters stipulated in the contract. Mr. Minsola's conclusion of being a regular employee can be questioned, since after the completion of the structure